A new investigation by Project Veritas has sent shockwaves through the city of Hamtramck, Michigan. This small yet vibrant community is now at the center of a major controversy that could have significant implications for the entire nation. Undercover cameras have captured explosive evidence of a deeply entrenched voter fraud operation. This operation, meticulously planned and executed, appears to involve multiple layers of deceit and corruption. This scheme, allegedly orchestrated by prominent figures within the city's political circles, threatens to undermine the very foundation of our democratic process. These individuals, who are supposed to uphold the law and serve the public, are now under scrutiny for their potential involvement in this scandal. The investigation, which spanned several weeks, reveals a disturbing pattern of manipulation and deceit. Harrowing accounts of intimidation, coercion, and outright fraud are uncovered as these individuals risk their safety to expose the truth, providing us with crucial information that paints a grim picture of the current state of affairs in Hamtramck. If proven true, these allegations could have far-reaching consequences. The legal ramifications could be severe, leading to potential criminal charges and significant changes in the city's political landscape. The public's trust in the electoral process is at stake, and the outcome of this investigation could set a precedent for how similar cases are handled in the future. To understand the gravity of the allegations, it's essential to grasp the unique political landscape of Hamtramck. This small city, nestled within the larger Detroit metropolitan area, has a rich and complex history that has shaped its current political climate. Once a predominantly Polish-American enclave, Hamtramck was known for its vibrant Polish culture, with Polish bakeries, churches, and community centers dotting the landscape. However, the city has undergone a dramatic demographic shift in recent decades. Today, it is one of the most ethnically diverse cities in Michigan, with significant populations of Yemeni, Bangladeshi, and Bosnian immigrants. This diversity is reflected in its government. Today, Hamtramck boasts the first Muslim-majority government in the United States, a milestone that has garnered national attention. This historic transformation has not been without its challenges. The rapid demographic changes have led to cultural clashes and misunderstandings as new and old residents navigate their shared space. Tensions between the city's burgeoning Muslim community and its longtime residents have simmered for years. These tensions often manifest in heated debates over local policies, cultural practices, and community resources. The alleged voter fraud scheme, if true, could be seen as an attempt to exploit these divisions and consolidate power within a particular community. Such allegations, if proven, could have far-reaching implications for the city's political stability and trust in its democratic processes. One of the most damning pieces of evidence comes from Karen Majewski, the former mayor of Hamtramck. In a clandestine interview with a Project Veritas journalist, Majewski alleges that absentee ballots are being systematically manipulated. "We have a serious, that's been going on for 20 years basically, absentee ballot problem," she states, her voice barely a whisper. "The absentee ballots are being filled out in people's dining rooms by the candidates," Majewski continues, her face etched with concern. She suggests that this practice is particularly prevalent in communities where questioning the integrity of elections could be misconstrued as racially motivated. Adding fuel to the fire is the testimony of Lynn Blasey, a candidate for Hamtramck City Council. Blasey describes a shadowy gathering known only as the Midnight Meeting. According to her account, this clandestine event brings together individuals tasked with collecting absentee ballots from specific ethnic communities. They hire black people to go to black houses. They hire Bangladeshi people to go to Bangladeshi houses, Blasey explains, her voice trembling with a mix of anger and fear. She alleges that these ballot harvesters, as they're called, often resort to unsavory tactics, including payment or even intimidation, to secure their quarry. Blasey explained that once the ballots are harvested, they are offered to candidates and then auctioned off to the highest bidder. Perhaps the most chilling testimony comes from August Gitschlag, the former city clerk of Hamtramck, who now serves in the same capacity in nearby Fraser, Michigan. In a stunning admission, Gitschlag stated, "Voter fraud happens in small ethnic communities where someone is more assimilated, they can run the show, intimidate." When asked by the undercover reporter, "So, you think that's what happened here?" he responded, "Oh, it is what happened here." He claims that Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel is well aware of the alleged scheme, but so far has chosen to turn a blind eye. Gitschlag's claims are not without merit. In 2013, 3 men were charged with multiple felonies related to illegal possession and handling of absentee ballots in Hamtramck. The case exposed the vulnerability of the absentee voting system. Despite the seriousness of the charges, the individuals involved received relatively lenient sentences, raising concerns about accountability and deterrence. The 2013 case, coupled with the recent allegations unearthed by Project Veritas, paints a disturbing picture of a city grappling with a systemic problem. The Project Veritas investigation has shed light on the alleged modus operandi of the voter fraud ring. This investigation has uncovered a complex and well-organized scheme that manipulates the voting process, undermining the very foundation of democracy. The scheme typically begins with individuals fanning out across the city, armed with stacks of absentee ballot applications. These operatives are well-trained and know exactly which neighborhoods to target, often focusing on areas with high populations of vulnerable residents. They target specific households, often those with limited English proficiency or elderly residents. These communities are chosen because they are less likely to question the assistance being offered, making them easy targets for manipulation. These individuals then assist the residents in filling out the applications, ensuring that the ballots are mailed to addresses under their control. This step is crucial as it allows the orchestrators to intercept the ballots before they reach the intended voters. Once the completed ballots arrive, they are filled out according to the orchestrator's instructions and returned, effectively stealing the votes of unsuspecting citizens. This fraudulent activity not only disenfranchises legitimate voters, but also casts a shadow over the integrity of the entire electoral process. The stolen votes are then used to sway election results, giving undue advantage to certain candidates or parties. This manipulation of the democratic process is a serious crime that undermines public trust in the electoral system. The alleged voter fraud scheme, if left unchecked, has the potential to erode the very fabric of Hamtramck's social and political landscape. It undermines the principle of one person, one vote, disenfranchises legitimate voters, and casts a long shadow of doubt over the legitimacy of elected officials. Moreover, it exacerbates existing tensions within the community, fostering distrust and suspicion among neighbors. The pursuit of power through such nefarious means threatens to tear apart the fragile social fabric of this diverse and vibrant city. The findings of the Project Veritas investigation demand immediate and decisive action. Law enforcement agencies must conduct a thorough and impartial investigation into the allegations, holding those responsible accountable to the fullest extent of the law. Furthermore, it is imperative that we strengthen our electoral system, implementing safeguards to prevent future instances of fraud. This includes stricter voter ID laws, enhanced security measures for absentee ballots, and increased transparency in the vote counting process. The future of our democracy depends on it. The link to Project Veritas' undercover video is in the description section below. Thank you for watching till the end. Stand up for free speech and help protect the free exchange of ideas online. Please like and subscribe to help us reach more viewers.